Hello everyone, so as you can see it's quite cold. We are in December and of course we are coming up on our end of the annual election period. Now towards this time I've found in the past 7-8 years of doing this, many other sales agents may start to rush people or rush your current clients or make them feel like they're missing out on something or that potentially you did not disclose something to them that is relevant. I give you an example. Last night I had a call from one of my clients who said that he received a call from a Medicare advisor who was apparently from Medicare.gov and informing them that there is a plan out there, named the plan and everything, that gave him access to $2,000 of dental, $2,000 of hearing aids, and all he would need to do is sign up and he could get that added on to his plan. He referred to it as a Plan C or Part C. He's already a member of a Medicare Advantage plan, so, you know. And I assume because he did not know who this person was, it was an unsolicited call. Not only did that person do an unsolicited call, that agent disclosed plan materials without a scope of appointment. So, many times around this time, stuff like that happens. So what I would do, and what I'm going to do, is send out an email and a short video about how during this time, if you've already made a decision, you know, no new things have come out. If you have current questions on the plans that you have, or want to make any last minute changes based on new information that you have, or new medical, probably mental too, medical issues that you have, then reach out. Other than that, you're all set for 2023. And I think that's really important that I implement because of things like this, things that happen. I mean, at this time, Medicare.gov will send out an email probably 3 times a day telling people that they need to hurry up and make a decision, even though they already did. And I know this is true because healthcare.gov, which I also help people with, sends countless emails to me because I had an ACA plan. Even though I'm already registered, there's tons of emails that are sent to me saying, hey, you still have a chance to make a choice. And these emails are sent every day, multiple times a day. I mean, they're not the same exact email, but many emails just like, you know, time to make a choice. Do you need help making a choice? Here's how to save money. You know, every day it's sent to me. To the point where I've literally just sent, I think from one of my emails, I sent all of it to junk because it's just like pointless, right? I keep one email active to see what actually gets sent out to my clients in case, you know, I need to see what's going on, because a lot of times clients will think those emails come from us, which they don't. But anyhow, you know, be on the lookout for last minute kind of sniper agents who are trying to just get your clients to do the wrong thing. And it sucks, like it really sucks. But that's how the industry has become. And until we have more educated, and it's not their fault, it's not seniors' fault either, the system's fault. But the only way we can grow and be better in this current system is to learn about the current system, right? So the more we can educate and help people with the current system, the better off we will all be, and better off we can prevent fraud like this from happening. Which is why I really don't believe in regulation, because, I mean, regulation obviously is not helping, right? We're in one of the most regulated fields, you know, where both insurance and medical, and here we are with this kind of stuff going on, you know. Forget like following the rules and think of what's morally right. And in this industry, a lot of times what's morally right goes against the rules. or is like a step below of what morality is. And to close on that, I'll give you an example. So we are obligated to record our calls with Medicare beneficiaries. We're obligated, okay? But nowhere in the obligations does it say that we are obligated to find the right plan based on what our clients tell us, based on their needs. Nowhere. Okay? All that is record the call. So if I'm uneducated as an agent, as someone who sells Medicare insurance to seniors, as to how this plan is going to work, right? Because most Medicare agents don't know how the plans work. They don't know about prior authorizations. They don't know what the process is. They don't know who to call when that happens. They don't know what to do. They also don't know how formulary exceptions work. They also don't know potentially how the network and the providers work. And yet, here they are making recommendations for an insurance product. But that's okay, because a salesperson just focuses on the sales process. The operations of the plan is someone else's duty. That's how it is. That's just how it is, okay? It's kind of like how when you have a knives salesman or a TV salesman or a laundry, like a wash machine salesman. They sell you the product. The operations of it, the maintenance of it is all handled by two completely separate entities. Right? That's just how it works. So imagine now, in this highly regulated environment which we are in, Medicare and Medicare sales, Medicare Part C, Part D sales, the call has to be recorded, but nowhere does it say that we are supposed to do what's best for our client. They say that, okay, but nowhere does it spell out how that's supposed to be done. It's supposed to be like our own kind of thing. And that's great, because if they regulated that, I'll tell you for sure, it would be the most boring process ever. But that might be the only way to ensure that we don't have these fraudulent people. Maybe we gotta get charts. Maybe we have to be like doctors and chart all this stuff, right? I don't think so. Because that would add so much of a work overload that our industry would become almost unappealing to be in. It's like how the doctors are almost unappealing to be in, because they're mostly just trying to chart stuff on the computer and hope that the insurance pays for stuff and hope that they don't get sued, right? It's definitely not what they went into the field for, but there they are. And it's because it's a highly regulated field. And a lot of times with these highly regulated fields, it doesn't help anybody. I'm not saying regulation is bad. I'm just saying that with regulation, there has to be limits. There has to be room where the moral decision of the person has to be valued, has to be okay. Not, well, as long as you covered your bases, you're good. Right? That's not right. You should be looking out for one another. Because if not, just use a robot to algorithmize the entire thing. Be like, oh, there's a 75% chance that this is going to be better. You got to do it, or you waive all your rights for further treatment. Right? That's not what our medical system is supposed to be like. That's not what our medical system is. Right? We have providers, we have doctors out there who are like, hey, maybe we should try this, or maybe we should try this. They're going outside of the normal scope of practice, because the normal scope of practice, or the normal scope of procedures, has an algorithm that the doctors need to follow, or that is followed by the guidance, of regular practicing, not get sued physicians. They're going to do what's right for you based on what's right for everyone else. Right? That is what evidence-based medicine is. They're going to do what's right for you based on what's right for everyone else. Okay? So when you have a Medicare regulation, what will ultimately end up happening is we're going to do what's right for you based on what's right for everyone else. I don't do that. I hope that most agents out there don't do that as well. Hope they do what's right for the person in front of them. Now, with that said, there are processes and like sales processes, consulting processes that are at least the best that they can be right now for everyone. But that doesn't mean that everyone gets the same plan. It means that everyone gets the same process to pick the right plan for them. That's what I developed. And that's where a lot of these sniper agents, I'm going to just call them sniper agents from here on out, because that just sounds cool. It sounds kind of a rogue, because a rogue agent to me sounds like someone who is like going outside of their agency. But sniper agents, those are the ones that are kind of like sniping your clients out, trying to find which one will bite, on the last few days of AEP. But anyhow, that's a nice Porsche. You guys won't be able to see, but it's to my left. It's a Mach-E X. Nice. Also, the Porsche SUVs were kind of too big, but this one's nice and sleek. It kind of reminds me of like a RAV4, but it's a Porsche, and I assume it's fully electric. Beautiful. Anyway, back to the ending of this video, which I was supposed to do half the video ago. Be wary of that, and know that your process is your process, and that's where we get our value from. It's not the fact that the plans we sell are better, because we can all sell the same plans. It's the process and the guidance that you give your client that makes you valuable. Okay? And create that video for all your clients, or that newsletter, or that phone call, just to touch them again, let them know that, hey, everything's okay. There is really, everyone who signs up for a Medicare Part C plan is the same job. You move from a Part C plan to another Part C plan, you just signed up with another agent, you lost me as your agent. That's end of the line. You can't do business with people who are not willing to follow the business rules that we have to follow. And that ends it. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Be sure to check my other channel if you're interested in like personal finance and stuff, because my other channels will be talking about personal finance, especially now that I am outside of my financial advisory compliances. I can talk a lot more about how to invest and how to be, financially sound, even if you are a independent contractor like you and I. All right, I'll see you there. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great weekend if I don't see you again, and bye now.